Hey guys, I'm Ange. So I'm the Pinteresting mom. Basically my channel is just about picking a recipe from Pinterest and trying it out, seeing if it's true to what the recipe says. So as far as successful recipes go, we're gonna measure 4 things. One is, is the easy recipe to follow? The second is, how long did it take? So normally I would time my recipes and just like putting ingredients together, putting it in the oven, but I forgot this time being the first video, so next time I will do that. And if I don't, you can call me on it. So, and then third will be taste. Does it taste good? We don't want a recipe that tastes like crap. And then lastly, does it look like the pin, or do your Cookie Monster cookies look like Chewbacca? So let's see what we're gonna do today. So today I picked a recipe from Heart Nap Time, and it's for the best pumpkin chocolate chip cookies because it's fall, and who doesn't love pumpkin? And I love pumpkin everything, so we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, so best pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Ingredients are pretty like straightforward, normal cookie recipes. The only thing out of the ordinary are canned pumpkin, and you can find that at your grocery store. And it's not pumpkin pie filling, you have to use like the pumpkin puree. So yeah, basic ingredients: pumpkin, an egg, vegetable oil, white sugar, flour, baking powder, cinnamon, salt, baking soda. I did change milk because we've got some lactose intolerant peeps in our family, so I did almond milk. Same stuff, it's good. And for the chocolate chips, it calls for an 11-ounce bag. I used 12 because really, who doesn't want an extra ounce of chocolate chips in their cookies? So I went ahead and mixed everything up. So you mix all the dry ingredients together, all the wet ingredients, put them together, and then last you add the vanilla and the chocolate chips. Mix it up, that's what you got. So on here it says, line the baking sheet with parchment paper. Sorry, we did that. And you drop the cookies by the spoonful. So we're just gonna pick 2 spoons and put them on there by the spoonful. So on this particular pan, that's probably too big, but on this particular pan, I can probably fit about 12 cookies, so we're just gonna go with 12. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep doing this. Super easy, super quick. And also, if you don't want to add that last ounce of chocolate chips to your batter, you can seriously just eat them like nobody's gonna be in the kitchen with you watching. So, almost done here. And actually on this recipe, it also doesn't say how many cookies you'll get out of the batter, so we're just gonna see how many little spoonfuls we get here. And normally I'm a perfectionist, but if it says drop it by the spoonful, we're just gonna go with it. Some of them look a little bit different sizes, but we'll check them when we're done. So I had the oven preheating at 350, and it says they'll cook for about 10 to 12 minutes. So at 10 minutes, I'll probably check them, just stick a toothpick in there. If it's still, if it's got like batter on the toothpick, then I'm gonna put them in for the extra 2 minutes. So here we go. Set the timer, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Hey guys, all right, so I've had these in for 10 minutes. Timer just went off. So I'm gonna pull them out. And these are actually pretty big, so I got my trusty toothpick here. I'm just gonna put it in the center, and if you can see how it still has like batter on it, that means they're not ready. So we're gonna go ahead and put them back in, hopefully without burning them. And we're gonna put them in for 2 minutes, and then check them again. So these are actually the first batch that I put in the oven. I did have to put them back in for an extra minute to make sure they were cooked all the way through because they were still a little bit raw. So let's go ahead and compare. So we have, this is the picture of what they're supposed to look like. It said drop them by the spoonful, and I don't, this one came out looking like a moon, and this one's kind of a heart, which is sweet, but it doesn't look the same. So, yeah. I mean, as far as look goes, not exactly the same, but I'm sure if you had like a small ice cream scoop and used that, they'd come out a little more circular. All right, kiddos, can you come here, please? So now it's the taste test. We're gonna go ahead and give the heart to the little lady and the moon to the buddy. Take a bite, take a bite.
Yummy.
Yummy, what about you? What do you think?
Yummy.
Yummy? Okay, good. So you go ahead and go enjoy those cookies. Okay, so as far as taste goes, it was a win. So for making one batch of cookies and like all the time it took to get the ingredients together and get them in the oven cooking, it probably took about an hour. And measuring everything we've had here, we've got about 3 dozen cookies out of this one batch of batter. So it will probably take about an hour and a half to get ingredients mixed and each batch cooked and cooled. I let these cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on the sheet pan, and then I put them on the rack and let them cool for about 8 minutes. So yeah, that's the best chocolate chip cookies recipe. You can find that recipe on my Pinterest board. The link is in my about page for my channel. And yeah, it's called the Pinteresting Mom board. I also have a Facebook page that you can find me, the Pinteresting Mom. Feel free to post a recipe on there if you want me to try that one out too. So for this recipe overall, if we gave it a 1 out of 10, I'd say it was probably about an 8. Ease was good, so we're about to take out the next batch of cookies. They were super easy to get mixed together, nothing complicated there. Great recipe to follow. Thanks.